Good morning. TGIF. Happy Friday, my friends. Oh, I'm so happy it's Friday. Fridays are definitely my favorite day of the week. I do enjoy them. All right. Let's pull up the live.
I would think. That they didn't want the person to live.
Now, again, this makes total sense to me.
Hope everybody's doing good today.
We've seen of how Chad and Lori operated.
What's going
with
on
these,
here?
groups, and we're doing this work on these people. But again, hearing her
I think
say
I went
this
too much.
then makes me kind of side eye some of the other people that have taken the stand talking about I didn't know any of this stuff was going on and all this, because I'm like, it didn't take too much for people like her
All right, here we go.
2 and 2 together, right? So what's everyone else?
I'm just pulling up the chat so when people get here, I'm able to see it. Oh, Patty, you're quick. Hi, good morning. Happy Friday. Oh, I'm excited it's Friday. I already got my peel base on, but I just put it on, so we gotta wait for it to dry. And then I'm gonna do Dipnotic nails today. I'm gonna use these two colors. I'm pretty sure I've used the purple, but I've never used the white. It's a glitter, but it's in a white acrylic base. Probably a shimmer base. And it has glitters, and it looks like it definitely has flakes too. So we're gonna pair these two together. And I'm going to stamp on the two purple nails. I think I'm gonna do. I'm probably not gonna use this, but this is where you can stamp like a French nail. So that's a possibility, but I don't think I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, here's some more. I think I'm gonna do this print right here. It looks like tiger stripes or something. I think I'm gonna use that on the nail.
So this and that. Well, why didn't you do this? Which kind of was a question, like a legit question along the way. I get that questioning. Well, what he's doing here with her,
or on the two nails anyway, maybe.
You were friends. You were this.
So I'll end up coming out looking striped. The other thing I could do, but I wanted to stamp in white on the purple nails. I could do like some type of marble stamping, but the last time I did the marble stamping, it was a Dipnotic Nails mani, so I don't really want to use it again. You know what I mean? That was like 2 manis ago, or 3 Dipnotic manis ago. It wasn't that long. I dropped my scraper, my stamper scraper. So I'm going to stamp in white, so it should all match.
Oftentimes, and again, I'll go back to the cold stuff and whatnot, where
Patty, I love your mermaid mani. It came out so good.
She's like, well, I thought we were going to do a group prayer.
You did a lot of work on it, it looks like.
I felt like I'm in danger.
I wonder where Kendra is. I haven't heard from her yet today. I got to turn up the brightness. It's so dark. There we go. That's better. All right. Yeah, awesome. Super good. I already popped mine off. Just easier for me to do my left hand. I've been doing my left hand like all week. And I'm still wearing this Luxie glitter. By the way, Luxie Nail is open again now. She reopened this morning. So, open for business.
And of course, we're going to hear in a moment what happens when you do that to Lori and them, because again, I do feel
I also have these white pixie beads that I thought
ended up losing their lives. I still 100%
about incorporating. Somehow I think the colors, like the reflections and stuff, match nicely with this. They're super tiny, but if I just put like a few or something, but I don't know how I do it with maybe I'll stamp and then place a couple of pixie beads on the white, or probably not though. I probably won't use them. I'll probably just stamp and leave it at that. Took you a couple hours to decide how you wanted to do it. Yeah, you had the shell on there, the pearls. It was really, really pretty. I wanted to, I have like a few different like collections that are like mermaid inspired, you know what I mean, from different companies that I could have went with. But I wanted to do something I hadn't done before, and the way I did, I was able to use like colors from a new release, a newest release, you know what I mean? So, new colors.
Yeah, because this is not a good look for Lori.
And I think
What, Patty?
on their own doing those things. Yeah. I think
How are things with you today?
defense
What do you got
counsel
going on
asked you
today?
about this friendship and why you terminated it, and you said
Yeah, I haven't heard from Kendra yet. She better get her butt on here. Like, we were technically supposed to go live for.
and who was the
Oh, you're waiting on some colors for that, Manny? Wow.
Okay, now this part right here. So this is
Kendra and I were supposed to go live yesterday for Nails Truly, but she couldn't. So
You know what? Now again, this sounds
they
like
were, Patty.
this,
I got nail mail today.
whatever you want to call it.
When Cosmic Nails was celebrating her anniversary, I placed an order.
Girl, it's a wrap.
That came today. And my Cribal Nails swag came today. Let's take a look at it while I'm waiting on my peel base to dry. She sent me liquids too, so that's pretty awesome. This is like the second time she sent me liquids. So I pick 6 colors every month that I want, and then she gives me, the ambassadors all get 3 colors that we're all going to use in our ambassador manis, you know, the mani that we all twin on. I'm not sure what the colors even are that we're twinning on. But all right, it must be Memorial Day one. All right, it must be those. Okay, so daffodils, this is one of the colors I picked. It's a paler yellow.
Essentially, Melanie is having this, putting her foot down.
All her dips have stickers on them too, sealing them, but she leaves a little lip so you can peel them off easily. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think so. I think she did work last night, but she still has to get up to get Luke to school. And then they're sealed too.
You know, you're so naive. Everything's not uniform.
So that's daffodils. It's a yellow solid.
I can 100% see Lori.
Then I also picked this glitter called Aurora.
No. Okay, these are just my
It's pink and gold, like rose. So it ends up being like a rose gold, chunky glitter mix.
It's just my opinion.
This purple I saw on Tara, and then I saw it on Brandis, and I was like, oh, I need that shade of purple. It's called Phantom, and it glows.
Is there?
It's a nice bright purple. I love it. And it's a shimmer too.
What do you need?
Yeah, you should, Patty.
Anything?
This is blush rose.
So I took her to word because I trust you.
So the Letitia case, they're about to close. They're going to give closing arguments, and they said the defense doesn't have a rebuttal, which I thought was weird. So, and then jury's going to get instructions, so they might even be back today with a verdict. So this one is called Blush Rose. Super pretty. It's like a light mauve. Lily Pond is a green.
Again, this sounds like the evil that lurks behind.
I can get it.
Mask, right? Coming out, showing its true face.
Let me use
You think the world is all unicorns and rainbows? You go around helping people, serving them.
there we go.
I've got news for you. Not everyone's a good person.
Lily Pond with 2 L's. Lily.
Now, again,
Oh, that's a pretty glitter.
completely on brand, right?
Nice shade of green.
Lori enjoyed and got off on that power. Even though she probably wasn't announcing it, in this little weird.
Oh, they always. All right, Patty. If I see anything, I'll let you know. Okay.
She liked playing
If I see something in the group about it. Yeah, I think last month Natasha just went and picked people. I don't know what happened, but Natasha is actually stepping down as lead ambassador. And this is Cosmos, and this is super pretty too.
Something about that she wasn't.
It's a fine glitter, kind of like a magenta purple hollow glitter. Super gorgeous. And then these, I'm not sure if these are released, so I don't want to show those yet.
Something about
Those are really pretty. I'll have to swatch them. Ooh, so, whoa, my light was about to fall over. Hold on. Sorry about that.
Okay, that whole comment about I'm not in the frame of mind, but I'll get in the frame of mind. That is
I'm sorry.
Coming out of her mouth, right, and saying something to the effect of that.
Let me see what the camera angle looks like. Oh, it's fine.
Very explosive, right? I mean,
It's fine. Hi, Mallory.
I don't think that this happened. Whatever. No, I definitely think this conversation happened. I think that
you'll be quiet when everyone gets here. No, Patty, be like this. Be yourself. You're super funny.
Some of these things just sound so.
I want you to be yourself. How are you, Mallory? Hi, Michelle.
So I don't have proof of any of this, right?
Good morning. Where is Kendra now? I haven't heard from her yet today. Michelle, I'm doing Dipnotic today. Hey, she sent out the email, FYI, yesterday. I just so happened to have checked my emails this morning because I was waiting for an email. And so I saw that yesterday she sent, you might have already seen it, but she sent our, the paper for us to fill out what, our freebies, what we want.
So this diabolical conversation that you're having with Lori.
I got all upcoming releases. I picked all upcoming stuff.
In Idaho.
Yes.
You'd been with her previously.
So you guys,
October of 2019 in Missouri, right?
This came today. I ordered it from Amazon, but it came in my mail. It looks really small, but it says it's 15 milliliters, but it's that gel remover, quick gel remover, So we'll see how it works when the time comes when I need to use it. Just waiting for my peel base to dry, Michelle. I'm going to use Snowdrop and Periwinkle Ice. And I'm going to stamp in white, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to do the purple nails on the middle and ring. And I think I'm going to stamp on them. Or maybe I'll do purple on index and middle instead.
And I mean, good for her for calling that out, right?
Because I stamped the other day when I twinned with Britt, right? And we stamped on our middle and ring. So let's do index and middle instead with the purple. And then we'll use Snowdrop. I've been dying to use this color ever since I got it. Just didn't know how to use it because it's not your typical glitter dip because it's got this white shimmer acrylic base, you know what I mean? So you're not going to ombre with it or anything. So I didn't know what to do with it, but I knew I loved it. So I'm going to just pair it with Periwinkle Ice, and I think they'll go nicely together. Thanks, Michelle.
Get back together type thing.
Are you going to fill it out later? Okay. So let's take a look at this while we're waiting. Oh, all right. So it is a square bottle. I should have remembered that from Amazon. I paid $10. It was $9.99, but you can get 2 bottles for like $16.99 or something, which I was originally gonna do, but I ended up just getting the one. So, but then I go back the next day and it's on sale for $7.99. So I canceled my order because it hadn't shipped, and then I reordered it at the $7.99 price. Let's see what it looks like.
is, going through a rough time.
If I can
whatever,
open
to
it.
actually
Oh my
get
goodness.
forever with her. And I believe that's authentic because one
The
thing
heck?
I have seen is with the, this.
All right, I got it. I just want to see if it's thick or yeah. All right, so it is. It's got some thickness to it, and that's how it should be. So it should work just fine. It says it's nail polish gel remover, quick remover for gel nail polish. So it should absolutely work on jelly tips too. What's its name brand, Patty?
You know what? This seems like, I don't really know all these people 100%.
Aliver?
A-L-I-V-E-R.
A-L apostrophe I-V-E-R. It says to file the nails first.
Charles, and I'll kill you too.
Lightly file the nails first, and then
Nothing like that, right?
leave on for about 5 to 6 minutes. 5 to 6 minutes. And then it says rub off loose nail polish and wash hands. I don't usually rub it off. I use, I'll show you what I use. If I can find them. I use this tool here to scrape it.
Do you remember taking an oath to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Do you remember that?
Yes.
And do you remember your testimony?
Let me check the Letitia trial and see if they're back because they went on break before closing arguments. Oops, wrong thing.
Evidence.
Oh, they are back.
Charges against the defendant are just accusations. The fact that the defendant has been accused.
He's given the jury their instructions right now, I think. So I bet they come back today with a verdict, and I am 99.5% sure that it's gonna be guilty.
Considering all the evidence, you are then convinced that the defendant
Not guilty by reason of insanity, because her defense expert got like clobbered by the prosecution.
All of the elements necessary to constitute the crime charge. Reasonable doubt means a doubt based upon reason and common sense, which arises.
See if we're dry yet. Oh, I think we may be, ladies.
Or lack of evidence.
Nice, let's get going.
It is a doubt which is not a.
So let's start with the purple, and we're going to do that on the middle and index finger today. And this is periwinkle ice, and almost all of Mel's dips are
If you find
shimmer dips.
each and every element of a crime
Although this has a slight shimmer to it. I don't see it. Yeah, it's definitely a shimmer. And she released 2 purples with this collection here. There's a one that's slightly darker than this, but it's still like a periwinkle shade.
For or against a certain fact does not, by itself, prove or disprove that fact.
So the judge is just like giving the jury instructions. I don't know if I said that. I probably did. My Dipnotic nails code is Tara 10 and Michelle's is Michelle 10.
The circumstances under which each witness has testified. For each
All right,
witness,
make sure I'm
consider
putting
that
the
person's
base on the
style,
right fingers here.
motive, state of mind, demeanor,
How's everybody
and
doing
thought
today?
Consider the witness's ability to
Did you?
observe,
Oh, Michelle, how was
describe,
last night?
remember,
Your dinner date
and how
at the
that person
sushi
obtained
restaurant?
his or her knowledge.
Was it good?
Consider any relationship the witness may have to either side of the case. and
Happy
how these
Cinco de
statements
Mayo,
might be
ladies.
affected by the verdict.
Happy
Consider how the testimony of the
20
witness is
years to
supported
Nick and
or
I.
contradicted.
He proposed to me. He got down on one knee.
You should consider all
He was so
factors
nervous, you guys.
and
And I was like completely shocked. I was in the kitchen washing dishes. And he came up to me, and I don't know, must have tapped me on the shoulder or something. I turned around and he got down on one knee and opened the box,
You are not bound by the testimony of witnesses
it
who
was really
testified as
sweet.
experts. The credibility of an expert's testimony is to be considered as that of any other witness. You may believe all of an expert witness's testimony, part of it, or none of it. The
And
way you give the testimony.
he's a good guy.
is
We've
entirely
had our
your
ups and
decision.
downs, and I'm sure we'll have more ups and downs, you know what I mean? But
Every
like the days of like
has a
big
constitutional
fights
right
and stuff,
not to
that's
testify.
all like long gone,
Decision
you
not to
know,
testify
like even
cannot be used as an
me letting the little things that like annoy me about him, you know what I mean? Letting that stuff get to me. Those days are gone too. Now I just like appreciate him again, you know what I mean? Like for who he is, and especially when I see him with Dominic. He's such a good dad. Like he communicates better with them than I do. I don't know, like
in response to the COVID-19
depression changed me, you know what I mean? It changed my brain. It changed the way I see things. I see a lot of things with like a negative light, in a negative light, or just negatively.
Later that day,
You know, just because of my personal experiences and it's how my brain is now, I guess, you know.
A fact may be proven by either direct or
And I think it's like permanent.
Under the law, both are acceptable ways to prove something.
Ooh, dinner was amazing. Great food, great company. We didn't make it home till after midnight. I hope you're not hungover today, Michelle.
For example, a witness's testimony that she looked out a window and saw snow falling might be offered as direct evidence that
I told Nick we should do something, have a special meal for tonight. He's like, what, burritos? I'm like, well, we could do tacos. And he's like, I was just kidding. So I think I can definitely talk him into takeout or something. So after the live, you guys, Dominic calls me and tells me Nick had told no friends over tomorrow, but that he could have, you know, a friend over Friday. And Aiden hadn't, his best friend Aiden hadn't been in school in like 6 school days, like in a row, like over a whole week. So I thought maybe he moved or something. I didn't know what was up. But no, he was there yesterday. So Dominic was so excited that he accidentally again missed the bus. And he's like, Aiden's going to come over. So I called Nick and told him. And so Aiden came over, but I was in my pajamas. I hadn't made the beds or anything, so I got to work, you know. And I ended up, I made homemade meatballs and sauce, and I made homemade chocolate chip cookies. I didn't get any laundry done, but I did a bunch. I did all the dishes, cleaned up Dominic's room. You know what I mean? I got a lot done for me.
Because I have to reconvene the court, have to bring the lawyers in, we have to discuss the question, what the possible response is. So it's not as quick as the questions that we have when you're asking witnesses. During this trial, you were permitted to submit written questions to witnesses.
I'm going to brush off and we'll dip these for a second time.
Do not guess why the question was not asked or what the answer might have been. My decision not to ask.
Got too loud, you guys. Should I turn it down a little?
On the person asking it.
We don't really need to hear all his instructions.
By making legal rulings on the admissibility of questions, I did not.
Oh, you're not? Yay. Yay is right, huh? Awesome.
My decision.
I want to try that ginger thing. So what do you get? Is it candied ginger or is it, ginger chews, right?
It is my responsibility.
Do they taste horrible though, Michelle? Because ginger is like really strong.
The fact that certain questions were not asked must not affect your consideration.
Well, I think it is anyway.
Do not give greater weight to questions or answers to questions that are submitted by yourself or your fellow jurors. In making your decision, you must consider all of the evidence.
Unless I'm confusing it with nutmeg.
In this case, a separate offense is charged against the defendant in each count of the information. Each count.
I want to try those though because I get nausea a lot.
The evidence in the law applicable to each count should be considered.
I have like a weak stomach.
By your decision as to any other count.
So a lot of things, like I get nauseous a lot. I have to take prescription medication and I feel it every month, you know what I mean?
The defendant may be found guilty.
And even still with all that, I still get sick, you know, sometimes.
A crime is committed when the defendant
once every few months or something.
By law, together with a culpable state of mind. Voluntary act means an act performed consciously.
So I ended up doing a Manny last night for Together We Manny today.
But
Just a
coupled
pretty
with state of
simple
mind,
mani. I
the
did
elements
use the
of
Cosmic
the
Nails
itself
wrap,
must be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, either by direct or
that
circumstantial
mermaid
evidence.
scales wrap, but I really like how it came out. And then I used some of the new colors from the last Luxie nail release from the Pure Imagination collection. And yeah, the colors like matched the wrap pretty like perfectly. So I liked how it came out. It wasn't like overtly mermaidy, but well, the wrap made it mermaidy. The colors though were not really necessarily mermaidy.
Specific result prescribed by the statute defining the offense. It is immaterial whether or not the result actually occurred. A person acts knowingly or willfully with respect to conduct or to a circumstance
Right.
prescribed by statute.
Christoph.
When she is aware that her
This
conduct
is slightly
may
sheer,
such a circumstance.
but I think if I wanted like well, no, I guess not. I guess it's not. I guess it's just the shadow, like the light I can see filtering through.
The elements that must be proven for the charges, and it makes more sense once you actually have all of the instructions.
Would have been totally fine with me if it was slightly sheer. I'm like having a love affair with jelly dips, even though I like haven't really used one. I'm enjoying collecting them. Oh, thanks, Patty. So ginger shoes are not your favorite, but they help with nausea. Oh, really? Really, Michelle? Me?
After considering all the
I'm in so many like and save groups. I might leave a couple. Not any like that. But I'm in some that I haven't caught up with in days, and there's so many messages. And I'm in so many. Like, do I really need to be in all these with a lot of the same people? You know. All right, we're gonna move on to Snowdrop now.
The elements of the crime of murder.
It's gonna go on the other three fingers. So pinky, ring, and index. So this has glitters and flakes in it.
12 years of age, and the defendant
And it's beautiful.
And that the defendant's conduct was not legally authorized.
I know it's spring and I'm using winter dips from a winter collection, but I think dips can be used year round, you know. Whatever your mood is, you know. Use whatever color you're in the mood for.
After considering all the evidence, if you decide the prosecution has failed to prove any one or more of the elements beyond a reasonable doubt,
Let me grab a plastic bag.
not guilty of murder in the first degree, child under 12, position of trust. The elements of the crime of tampering with a deceased human body are that the defendant.
Okay, I think these glitters are gonna come off.
Believed that an official proceeding was pending, in progress, or about to be instituted, and acting without legal right or authority.
Okay.
Willfully.
Super pretty. Just even the first dip. It's got a lot of pretty reflections in it with the glitter and the flakes.
Or availability in the official proceedings, and that the defendant's conduct was not legally authorized by the affirmative defense in instruction 21. After considering all the evidence, if you decide the prosecution has proven each of the elements beyond a reasonable doubt, you should find.
So, what are you guys all doing this weekend? We don't really have any plans. I told Dominic he could have a friend sleepover if he wanted.
Not guilty of tampering with a deceased human body.
It'll probably be Aiden.
The elements of the crime of tampering with physical evidence are that the defendant, in the state of Colorado, at or about the date and place charged, believed that an official proceeding was pending, in progress, or about to be instituted, and acting without legal right or authority, destroyed, mutilated, concealed, removed, or altered physical evidence with intent to impair its verity or availability in the pending or prospective official proceeding.
Okay, I do have some acrylic here. It's giving me a hard time coming off. I guess I'll just play with it after.
After considering all of the evidence, if you decide the prosecution has proven each of the elements beyond a reasonable doubt, you you should find the defendant guilty of tampering.
I'm gonna
with
pour
physical
out
evidence.
now because
After considering all of the evidence, if you decide the prosecution has failed to prove any one or more of the elements beyond a reasonable doubt,
most of the
you
dip
should find the defendant
was in the
not guilty
cupcake
of
liner. The
tampering
jar
with
was
physical
almost
evidence.
empty, so I'll just lay flat for my thumb
In
and
this
then
case, certain
dip
words or
number 2.
phrases have a particular meaning. The following
Okay.
are the definitions of those words and phrases. Accordingly, you are to use the following definitions where those words and phrases appear in the instructions and define crimes,
Student
offenses,
thumb.
special rules, and verdict
Coverage is really good.
Cause means that act or failure to act which in natural and probable sequence produced the claimed injury. It is a cause without
Oh, I
which
forgot to
the
bring a
injury
snack
cannot
over
be
here with me
averted.
under the table, you guys, today.
Homicide means the killing of a person by another. Official proceeding means a proceeding heard before any legislative, judicial, administrative,
I
or
got a
other
lot of
court
glitters on here. I want to take
or
them
official
off.
authorized to hear evidence under oath.
I don't really like to get a lot of chunky glitters on the nail on the first dip if I can help it.
Or other person taking testimony or deposition in any such proceedings. Person, when referring to the victim of a homicide, means a human being who had been born and was alive at the time of the homicidal act. Physical evidence includes any article, object,
All right.
document, record, or other thing of physical substance. Physical evidence does not include a human body, part of a human body, or human remains. One in a position of trust includes, but is not limited to.
So there are still some chunkies on the nail, but not a ton. It's fine. I don't care if there's a couple. I just don't want, super thick layers. So to avoid that, I'm trying not to get a lot of chunkies on the first layer.
Or a person who is charged with any duty or responsibility for the health, education, welfare, or
All right.
supervision of a child, including foster care, child care, family care, or institutional care.
So this one definitely got more glitters
No matter
than
how
these
brief
two.
At the time of the unlawful act.
Hi, Tara. Good morning. How are
The
you
evidence in this
today?
case has raised the defense of insanity as a defense to the crimes of murder in the first degree after deliberation, murder in the first degree, child under 12, position of trust, tampering with the deceased human body, and tampering with physical evidence. The defendant was insane at the time of the commission of the acts if she was so diseased or defective in mind at the time of the commission of the act as to be
So my
incapable
Crival
of distinguishing right from
swag came today, you guys. I was Patty and I looked through it because it came right before the live. My mail comes at like 11.
A culpable mental state that is an essential element of a crime charge. But care should be taken not to confuse mental disease or defect.
Yeah, can you believe Kendra's not here right now?
Mental depravity.
Whenever she's not around, I'm always like, where's Kendra?
Revenge,
What's she doing?
or other motives and kindred evil conditions. Because when an act is induced by
So Tara, I'm doing a Dipnotic nails, Manny. This white dip is gorgeous. It's called Snowdrop. And then the purple is called Periwinkle Ice. Oh, all right. After I activate, I'll show you. I got dip liquids. And then I got Phantom, that purple that glows. I got daffodils, cosmos, blush rose, lily pond, and aurora. Those were the ones I picked. Mallory, is our team Manny scheduled? I went in the chat and I didn't see anything, and I read back pretty far.
However, after some evidence of insanity is introduced, the burden of proof is upon the people to prove to the satisfaction of the jury, beyond a reasonable doubt, that the defendant was sane at the time of the commission of the crimes charged. In order to meet this burden,
Tara, we have to do a twin soon since I screwed you the other day.
After considering all
This
the evidence,
glitter is
the
gorgeous.
prosecution has failed to meet this burden of proof, then the prosecution has failed to prove that the defendant was sane at the time of the commission of the acts, which is an essential element of murder in the first degree after deliberation, murder in the first degree, child under 12.
Super pretty.
Tampering with the deceased human body.
Can't believe this is my first time using it.
In that event, you must find the defendant not guilty and have the foreperson sign the designated section of Part A
I'm gonna
of the
use this
verdict
plastic
form
bag
to
as
include
usual,
evidence.
just to press down the
After considering
glitters.
all the evidence, if you decide the prosecution has met this burden of proof, then the prosecution has proved the defendant was not insane at the time of the commission of the acts. In that event, your verdicts concerning the charges of murder in the first degree after deliberation, murder in the first degree child under 12, position of trust, tampering with the deceased human body, and tampering with physical evidence.
She's got a lot of charges.
Upon your determination whether the
A lot of stuff
prosecution
about
has met its
person abusing a position of trust, tampering with a deceased human body, like all kinds of charges besides the murder
Concerning
charge.
the affirmative defense of insanity, certain words or phrases have a particular meaning. Diseased or defective mind does not refer to an abnormality manifested only by repeated criminal or
Okay.
otherwise antisocial conduct.
We just gotta do a second layer on the thumb, and we'll be done with
severely abnormal mental conditions, which
the
grossly
color part, you
constitute
know,
a person's
which we can
perception or
encapsulate
understanding of
next.
reality, and which are not attributable to the voluntary ingestion of alcohol or any other psychotropic
Hey, Britt, I was wondering if you were gonna show up today. Glad you're here. Glad you made it.
Or otherwise antisocial conduct.
I'm doing a Dipnotic nails,
Moral
Manny.
ability refers to an act
I'm using
committed by a
some
person
dips
who is
from the
capable of distinguishing moral right
what is it? The
from
Winter
wrong,
Fairy collection or the
nevertheless
Frozen Fairy?
acts
Winter
out
Fairy
a diverse
collection.
and culpable rejection of prevailing
Snowdrop is this white one, and it is so gorgeous. It's the first time I've used it. And then I'm pairing it with Periwinkle Ice,
that renders the person incapable of distinguishing
which
right
is the
from wrong
purple
with respect
shimmer.
to the act.
And I'm gonna
Incapable
stamp
of
again
distinguishing
today,
right from
Britt.
wrong refers to
And Michelle, in case you guys didn't know.
due to a mental disease or defect. To distinguish right from wrong as measured by a societal standard or morality, even though the person may be aware that the conduct in question is criminal. The phrase incapable of distinguishing right from wrong does not refer to a purely personal and
Okay.
subjective standard of morality. If you find that the defendant in this question will make
Down the
sense.
glitters.
If you find the defendant guilty of one or more of the following charges of murder in the first degree after deliberation, murder in the first degree child under 12, position of trust, tampering with the
Okay, that
deceased
looks
human body,
good.
and tampering with physical evidence,
Still sticky though.
disregard the remainder of this instruction and sign section A of the verdict form for that charge to indicate your
There we
verdict
go.
of guilty.
I was gonna pour the dip into this bag. Oh my. All right. Such a gorgeous color. I haven't brushed off yet, but I already like the whole color scheme here.
Not guilty of one or more of the following charges of murder in the first
You have all these? Oh, all those Cribaldale dips? Okay, awesome.
Tampering with the deceased human body and tampering with physical evidence, you should sign section A of the verdict form to indicate your verdict of not guilty, and you should also answer the following verdict question in section B of the verdict form. Did you find the defendant not guilty solely based on the defendant?
Okay, let me just clean up this a little. So,
The court reminds you
whoops.
that the burden should prove beyond a reasonable doubt each element of the crime charge.
We don't want any glitters going in our clear.
The defendant was not insane at the time of the commission of the act. If you decide that the only element of the crime charge
I'm gonna do the two purple nails first.
the defendant was sane at the time of the commission of the act, you should mark yes in the appropriate place in section B of the verdict form, and have the foreperson sign the designated form in that section of the verdict form.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be
If you
back
decide
today.
prosecution is
The
fair,
Letitia trial, but in white, not black.
they have had with her bearing upon her mental condition, and they shall be permitted to give their opinion.
Well, I think they're tiger stripes. They're not zebra stripes or anything.
This is an information instruction and must have.
I'll
no
show you guys. You can tell me if I'm
consideration
right.
to arrive at under the evidence. If a defendant is found not guilty by reason of insanity, it is the court's duty to commit the defendant to the Department of Human Services until such time as the court determines that the defendant no longer requires
Okay.
hospitalization because she no longer suffers from a mental disease or defect which is likely to cause her to be dangerous to herself, to others, or to the community in the reasonably foreseeable future. If a defendant is found not guilty by reason of insanity, she will never again be tried on the merits of the criminal charges filed against her. The
Okay.
question of the defendant's sanity or insanity has reference.
Now we'll encapsulate these glitter nails.
The condition of the defendant's
4 a.m. What time does he usually get up? And is he okay?
may be considered only to aid you in determining her sanity or insanity.
Is he sick or something, Brandis? Or he just been waking up early?
In a few moments, the bailiff will escort you to the jury room, where you will select one of your members to be the foreperson. Your foreperson will preside over your deliberations and shall sign any verdict form and verdict question form that you may agree on, according to the rules that I am about to explain.
It's another gray, cloudy day here, guys. I'm so ready for warm May weather.
In other words, all of you must agree to all parts of it. This requirement applies to any determinations that you make in response to verdict questions which you conclude should be answered. Only one verdict shall be returned signed for each count.
Okay.
Verdict forms, verdict question forms, and these instructions shall remain in the possession of your foreperson until I ask for them in open court. Upon reaching a verdict, and if required by your verdicts, answering any verdict.
Brandis, did you start watching the Bridgerton thing?
Notify me, and you will remain in the jury room until I call you into the courtroom. You will be provided
Queen
with
Charlotte.
verdict forms. You will also be provided with 4 verdict question forms with directions that explain under what circumstances you should complete those forms. When you have unanimously agreed upon your verdicts,
Oh, yeah, that's early then.
and the foreperson will
Does
sign
he
the
take a nap during the day or anything?
Similarly, if you
Or
conclude
no?
that questions should be answered,
Probably not, right?
you will select the option on each verdict question form which reflects your unanimous decision, and the foreperson will sign each verdict question form as I have stated. I will now read to you the verdict and the verdict question forms. You must not draw any inferences based on the order in which I read them. The verdict and verdict question forms you will receive read as follows. Jury verdict count number 1, charge of murder in the first degree after deliberation. Section Roman, Part A, Section Roman number 1. We, the jury, find the defendant, Letitia Stout, not guilty of count number 1,
What?
murder in the first degree after deliberation.
What?
A, Section Roman numeral 2. We, the jury, find the defendant, Letitia Stout, guilty of count number 1, murder in the first degree.
Oh, all right. I'm like, is he reading the verdict right now? No, he's reading the form. He freaked me out because he said not guilty.
If you do that,
Scared me
you
for a
need to fill
second
out
there.
Part B, which asks you the question.
They better come back with a
Find the
guilty
defendant
verdict.
Not guilty of murder in the first degree, you should answer the following question. However, if you find the defendant guilty of murder in the first degree, you should leave this section blank.
There we go.
As to the charge of murder in the first degree after deliberation, if you find the defendant not guilty solely based on the defense of insanity. So with respect to each verdict form, you have three
Oh, so he
options.
stopped napping too, huh? Oh,
It can be not guilty. It can be guilty. It can be not
I'm sure
guilty.
you need those,
Insanity.
that quiet
So if
time,
you
you
find the
know?
defendant
Plus,
straight not guilty,
4 in the morning, you're still asleep.
evidence to establish beyond a reasonable doubt that charge against the
All
defendant
right.
would
I'm
fill
push
it not
off.
guilty and be done. If you were similarly, if you were to find the defendant or that the prosecution had presented sufficient evidence to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she was guilty, you could fill it out as guilty.
All right, so I'm going to go through, we'll activate, but I'm definitely going to press these down.
Answer not guilty and answer this question on the back.
Did I put the plastic bag away? There's something with it.
Verdict form number 2. Charge of murder in the first degree, child under 12, position
Use this one.
of trust. Section Roman numeral 1. We, the jury, find the defendant, Letitia Stout not guilty of count number 2, murder in the first degree, child under 12, position of trust.
Michelle, what did you order?
Rule 2. We, the jury, find the defendant, Letitia Stout, guilty of count number 2, murder in the first degree, child under 12, position of trust. Again, only if you find her not guilty should you consider the question on Part B. As to
He's
the
down.
charge of murder in the first degree, child under 12, position of trust, did you find the defendant not guilty solely based on the defense of insanity? Verdict form or count number 3. We, the jury, Part A, Roman numeral 1, we, the jury, find the defendant, Letitia Stout, not guilty of count number 3, tampering with the deceased human body. Roman numeral 2, we, the jury, find the defendant, Letitia Stout, guilty of count number 3, tampering with the deceased human body. And the same question on the
Okay.
back under.
Oh, that's a lot
Part B.
better. Still a little bumpy, but still better.
Jury verdict form.
Better than it was.
Charge of tampering with physical evidence. We, the jury, find the defendant, Letitia Stout, not guilty of count number 4, tampering with
Let me do these
tampering with
nails
physical
first.
evidence, or Roman numeral 2. We, the jury, find the defendant, Letitia Stout, guilty of count number 4, tampering with physical evidence. And the same question on Part B. So let me back for a moment.
I feel like this activator is low. Brandis, what are you doing this weekend? Michelle, you didn't say what you were doing either, but that's all right. If you're busy working and you can't message,
All right,
text,
let me call
that's
your
fine.
attention back because I may have
Any of you, obviously. Patty, what are you doing right now? Oh, a palette for gels and a crystal water slide. Ooh, decal dish. That sounds pretty. That's what I need, a new decal dish. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll have you make me one, Brandis, a decal dish. That's a good idea. But we'll have to talk. I have to see how expensive you are.
That's an accurate statement. What I was thinking about is that.
But I would love to buy something to support you.
But under Section A of each verdict form, you're determining whether she's not guilty or whether she's guilty. So verdict or instruction 23 is accurate the way that it was stated and the way that it was read to you. I just don't want to be any confusion about that since I may have introduced some. So
all right, let's just wait a minute, and then we'll get to shaping and smoothing, anything that needs to be done. This is what the nails look like right now. Super gorgeous glitter. Yeah, I really, really, really love the glitter.
Research about any aspect of the case. We'll see you at 10 after 5 when we come back. My hope is that we will probably go until noon. We might go a little bit longer. So, because it would be better to have all of the arguments together.
Oh, I guess, so they haven't done closing arguments yet? Doesn't usually give instructions after closing arguments?
All rise for the jury, please.
I'm confused. It's only 10 of 10. It's like, I don't think, unless they're going to break. We'll see. I'm confused. Sorry, my finger was like itchy right here. Okay. Files.
Set up however you want to set up, and just be ready to go when we get back. What I have told.
Oh, you are, Britt? That sounds awesome.
Is just to leave the TV on. I suppose there might be the need to switch.
Ooh, Patty, you're making McMuffins? Yum.
Right, yeah. So
Oh, you're hoping to go to the zoo, Brandis? Fun.
Yeah, so you just need to tell me what the...
How does she want her nails done, Britt?
At this point in time, all of the evidence has been admitted. So I intend to, whatever is, stay up there until something else gets put up there. So any of this stuff that you want out, you need to move out.
All right, let's get to work.
A suggestion It is not.
Let me see my Ergo file. I'm gonna try using it. I wonder if it could actually like clean up my entire cuticle without me using that file at all. I know there was a point in time when this was the only thing that touched my cuticle area, but over time I've started using the wooden file, you know. Yeah, I feel like this is more work. Like I can get this done faster with this file, and then I can use this just to perfect any little things. I think that's a better way to do it. But good to know. Oh, Court went to break. I gotta change it. It's too quiet in the background. I don't like that. What do I want to watch? I've been watching this guy on YouTube. It's called Kyle Hates Hiking. I guess I'll put audio from Lori Daybell, her trial. And then it's not quiet. I really wish this one was being aired.
Indicated that you seized the items from the blue bag. Please tell us what's in States Exhibit 234F.
So that whole thing about Alex Murdaugh, right? His housekeeper who died, remember? And then he told the family to sue his property, sue his estate or whatever, his house, his homeowner's property, so they could get the money. It was insured for $5 million, and $5 million was paid out, but Murdaugh, Alex stole all of it. They didn't get 1 cent of it after his housekeeper died. Well, he came out yesterday saying, or the other day saying, she didn't trip over the dog. She never told him that. And so he admitted to that was a fraudulent claim. But you know, he took the money, but since then, the housekeeper's family has recouped that money plus some, plus damages. You know what I mean? So they ended up with like $7.5 million. But if she never said that, then it's like the whole claim it could have been her own fault she fell. You know what I mean? But I was watching this lawyer on TV and he was talking about it, and he says that, you know, in the interest of justice, he doesn't think that they'll go after them to get that money back.
What initials are in the back of that device in the autograph?
And they shouldn't. Press on pellets? Oh, that's cool.
What is that?
Glitter ombre tip sprit. You making breakfast burritos? Oh, yum. Get out, Patty. Really? Isn't Gary the one who just died? Or is Gary the one who's married to the wife who, with the whole obituary thing? I don't remember. I'm sorry. I can barely keep all the people in my family straight.
Are these some of the personal papers you seized?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do you need me to zoom in to be able to see which ones?
Yes, please.
Let's start with the image.
I just don't want it super pointy. Okay, I guess that's better.
Picture. Can you see that?
Honestly, no, I cannot read that.
Do you want to zoom in?
Well, when it does, I think it gets blurry, so I can't see that. Okay.
Let me do it one more time.
That's better.
Okay.
Oh, Gary is the one who just died. All right. That's horrible. How do you do that?
On the left side of the picture, it's state of Arizona.
My grandmother one time, I might have even told you guys a story. It was in the grocery store and she dropped it. She was wearing sandals and she dropped a jar of mayonnaise on her toe and she sued the grocery store and won. She broke her toe.
There was roughly 14
I think it's pretty funny. That's like the lady who sued McDonald's because the coffee burned her, and they started putting caution, hot beverage or whatever. Contents may be hot. Country of idiots.
that's a document of the condo complex that they were staying at.
What do we see, what are the papers we see in States Exhibit 234R?
So anyway, my meatballs came out really good last night. Normally I do them in the crock pot, but I was afraid they weren't going to be done till like too late, like later in the evening, like 7 or something. So I did them on the stovetop. I made a homemade sauce and stuff, and they came out good.
There you go.
There's only 4 left, so they must have been good.
Certification of birth in the name of Joshua Jackson Ballard.
I don't know if I told you guys, but after the live yesterday, I reheated, I should say, some of my fish, leftover fish, and it was like even better. Is it still good today, you guys? The second day after I made it? Like, I didn't make it last night, I made it the night before. Is it still good today for me to have for lunch?
Yes, I can.
Whose social security cards were in that car in Hawaii?
Tiny Ryan and Dr. Bell.
And
Wayne's sister's done that a few times. Yeah, my grandmother, like, that's what she used to do, go lawsuit to lawsuit.
paperwork served on Lori a couple of days before this search was for her to produce both Tylee and JJ?
That is correct.
Above, in the image, above the social security cards for JJ and Tylee, it looks like there's some school paperwork.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell us what that says?
It's a receipt.
Definitely the fish is still good today? Okay. Yeah, what's the rule on fish? 3 days for leftovers? I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Top of the image, if you can read it. What do we see?
Good, I'll have that for lunch again today. Maybe I'll have that and a meatball. You ate grilled trout the other night? You were nauseous by the end. Ooh, tilapia tacos. I like tilapia. I don't know about trout though. Isn't that like super fishy? Is it fishy tasting? And grilled? I don't know if I would like my fish grilled like that. But that's just me. I like my fish fried or some kind of breading. The unhealthy ways to eat it.
And I'll zoom out.
Worried about credit or debit card security? Get control with Central One's Card Control app. Get alerts within seconds whenever your card is used, and turn on or off your card 24/7 right from your phone. Card Control from Central One. Make your life easier.
When I saw this North Face coffee, I literally, like, my whole world stopped. I just feel like I scored the jackpot today.
you read those?
Yes, I can.
What are those?
Certification of birth issued by the
Okay,
state
is
of
that better?
Louisiana in the name of Canaan Trahan.
Do you remember how many copies of JJ's birth certificate under any name, Keenan Trahan or JJ
All
Ballard?
right, that's
were in that
fine.
bag?
There was several. I don't know how many offhand.
Of the papers from that car, what do we see in State's Exhibit 234T? And I'm gonna zoom out. Can you read that?
Yes,
What is that?
it's a blue sky pocket.
It's such a strong tasting fish. All right. Did you guys go out to eat, Brandis, or did Tom cook that on the grill?
Looks like it's
Does he like trout?
8/26/2019.
I couldn't even believe Nick bought us the fish, but you know, we're trying to get Dominic to eat healthier, and he's like, you know what I mean? If he'll eat it, I'll buy it. As much as like he hates the smell of it cooking, but salmon does not. I was surprised, but salmon doesn't smell like fish when you cook it. Like it didn't stink up the house, but the cod smells like fish. Yeah, and even my microwave today smells like, and all yesterday smelled like fish because I heated up for 45 seconds a piece of fish in it.
Let me zoom out a little bit.
A little bit of acrylic on my skin here. Let's get it off. I drew blood on my file.
To Alexander Cox, dated November 24th.
Right here. I have
And
to
that's just
clean
off
it.
the copy of the front page.
Yes.
You know, turning to that black JanSport bag, is this what we see in State's Exhibit 234V?
Okay.
Yes.
In State's Exhibit 234W, there's an image there. What is that?
It's a plastic bag containing.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm just getting
Where did you find that?
any acrylic off my sidewalls here. I always get a lot like right at, or not a lot, but some down here, you know, on each finger. Clean that. I'm gonna have to get up and get something to clean it with. I'm just gonna go wash my hands real quick, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'm sorry.
Yeah, with a bunch of sticky notes on it.
And can you read the names at the top? Or do you need me to zoom in?
Top of the summary or the sticky notes?
I'll ask a better question. At the top of the type paper.
I can't reach back. Excuse me, I can't read the name on that. Lori Vallow.
And when you indicated there's some stickies, it's the blue stickies we see in the picture?
Yes.
Okay. And did you see any of the information?
All right, I'm coming back.
I don't
Bring
know.
some hydrogen peroxide over in case I need it.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, it's starting to bleed again.
You see, what's the word, the words at the bottom?
Hopefully it will stop, and I'll put some cream on it, and hopefully it'll be gone by tomorrow.
I can see it, but I don't know what that word is, if it says gems or.
Just gonna hold it down for a minute.
Judge, I think that I'm gonna object.
He ate it fine. Oh yeah, Tom made it. Oh, you do HelloFresh?
He doesn't know anything about these, specific
So you picked it,
words on
yeah,
the
to try it.
I think that has
How? What do you think of HelloFresh? My friend, the girl who used to be my neighbor, did it for a while, but she said like, I mean, it was just her and her son, so I think it didn't work out like she was paying a lot for meals or something. More than what she would normally spend for two people.
Sticky note down here, can you?
Alright, hopefully.
Thank
Oh,
you,
it's
guys.
gonna start bleeding again,
Can you
probably.
read the words?
I can read blank and help us.
Alright, use the ergo file here.
Hey man, nice face. Clearly you're a safe driver. You could save hundreds for safe driving with Liberty Mutual. They customize your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Okay.
You gotta go get
I'm excited to stamp.
only pay for
Oh, I gotta show you guys the pattern I got. Or that I'm planning to use. The stamping pattern. The stamping plate. That's the word. Plate. So don't forget, Luxie's back open now, you guys. Luxie Nail. And she's gonna have some new stuff coming out soon. I can't wait for you guys. Oh, I didn't file my thumb. I can't wait for you guys to see
Is that a part of the word?
what she's coming out with. I'm super excited, and you guys will understand why once you see what it is.
Can you say a word below that? And if you ask spell it, that's fine.
ANGO.
And then there's a sticky note above the name Brandon of the.
Oh,
word
butterfly wings. Oh, like her butterfly thing. I have one with those two Brandis. I haven't used it yet, but I want to. We should maybe do a twin, all of us.
And then there's a sticky.
And then I have a butterfly layering plate too. But that's different, you know. It's
I was just trying to move it forward.
got like whole butterflies.
Yes, right.
Get this peroxide real quick.
If you need to spell it, does your words below that?
ILRON.
And then there's a sticky note down below. Can you read that?
I cannot read that one. I can read the one below it.
Looks good.
Judge, I think now we're getting into a point where she's blowing things up to a point where.
Yeah, I know. You hand paint it. Yeah, she can hand paint it.
Unfortunately, Judge, with the lighting in here, it's hard for him to see. Can I have him handed the hard copy?
Yeah, I couldn't do that painting. It's too intricate for me.
And I don't, I'll overrule that objection. I don't find it prejudicial to try to.
Oh, thank you. Does that help you see it? Or would seeing the original be better?
Seeing the original would be better. I can't decipher that, and honestly, my eyes are pretty bad.
Okay. May he be handed back States Exhibit 234X.
Yes.
Smooth this out.
You able to see it?
No, I'm sorry. I can only see the bottom one.
And the bottom one is?
Gladius.
Thank you. I have that back. Two more. States Exhibits 234Y. What are those? Let me zoom out.
No Janet yet, huh?
What are those?
It's been on your wish list for months. What, the stamping plate? Yours is probably better than the one I have. Let me see if I can even find
Those are
mine.
the laptops
I'll look
you-
in a
you
sec.
sent receipts from the black backpack.
That is correct.
And those were turned over to eventually to Rexford PD for analysis.
Yes, they will.
And
So I got, oh no, this is the one I have. So it only has little bits.
what is that?
This would be like way too hard because it's not big enough to fit on my nail. wouldn't work. And then there's the layering ones. It's a Nicole Diary plate. So it just has little pieces. I guess I could do it like on part of each nail, you know what I mean? Instead of, you like my Manny? What, this one, Britt? I'm not done. But is that the one you're talking about? Oh, Brandis, I'm sorry. Too many B names. Oh, you're talking about this one? With pink bubbly? Oh, you liked my Manny? Oh, you're talking to her. I see Tara and assume you're talking about me. Yeah, I saw your 4th of July, your Star Wars one too. It was really cute. Brandis, did you do a Star Wars Manny yesterday? Because don't you like Star Wars?
You also participate in the search of a condo where Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell were living.
Yes, I did.
And on that search, did you find anything of evidentiary value?
Yes, I did.
What'd you find?
2 separate items. One was an Egnaro brand.
We gotta like find ways to call each other something else, so there's a difference between us. You can be. My name before I got married was Tara C. You're Tara C now. I'm Tara A. So I'm just really quick buffing these nails. I don't know where I'm going to get these buffers now when I'm out. Now the double dipped. Aren't they reopening, rebranding or something, Brandis? What do you know about that? Oh, Britt, I should also tell you about Nail Boo. I wasn't thinking of that. I know. Poor Brandis. What did I just start to bring up? Something kind of important, I thought. Hold on. Oh, it was about something I wanted to tell Britt and somebody else. Oh, I forget now. If you remember what I said, let me know. All right, I'm going to clean off my nails and hope this alcohol doesn't sting my cut. Probably will, though. I'll save it for last. Oh, that's not too bad. All right. I do have white acrylic up here. Or peel base, one or the other. I think it's acrylic though. All right. Okay, we're gonna stamp on these 2 nails. So this is the plate I plan to use, I think, you guys. This right here. This image. Oh, Nail Boo. Yeah. So I forgot to tell you, remember, I was like, oh, they send you a whole starter kit just for a Manny. It's not just a Manny. I had to make a reel, and I did. And it took me a lot of effort because I showed all the different steps, like in photos. So, like, I had to, like, stop, take pictures. It was hard for me. And at this point, this was, like, maybe a year and a half. Yeah, a year and a half ago, because it was in the fall. And, yeah. And it wasn't just this past fall, you know what I mean? And then they messaged me back and said that it was kind of blurry. Was there a way for me to fix it? And I had no idea how to fix it. How can you fix that? It's done and over with. You know what I mean? I wasn't even wearing that Manny anymore. So I just didn't respond, and that was like the end of nail boo for me. But yeah, so it was more than just that's what I was getting at. It was more than just the Manny. They wanted a lot of other stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do these white. Don't they look like tiger stripes? Right, we'll do that. I also have a couple French nail plates I thought about maybe doing, but I think I'm gonna do this animal print. I do like animal print. Oh, that's some animal print tips. Those would be cute. Save those for another day. I have a stamper. Clean that off. And I have white stamping polish. I just happened to grab the Kiss brand. I got this stamping kit at CVS. It came with a white and black polish and some plates, but no plate, nothing good. I just spit on this. Hold on. All right.
Okay, we're back on the record on KCR 22211624. State of Idaho versus.
Hopefully this works out.
We just took our lunch break.
You know, some Manny's are just, they don't turn out how you envision, you know. But I definitely missed a bunch of spots though, so let's add some more polish to this. There we go, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna remove, I could use my lint roller, but this is wet, so I'm fine using this to remove the excess ink polish.
We'll have a shortened day tomorrow.
Okay.
And we'll intend to go through evidence tomorrow until about noon. And then next
Oh, my nail's longer than the image.
Typical trial schedule. So that's how we anticipate the week working out in terms of evidence being presented. So once you're
And it didn't all stick. All right, it didn't all stick either. It came off really quick. Let me try a different polish. That seemed to dry really, really fast. Let me get some acetone too.
So just from the state, is that state's understanding of what we determine on an appropriate trial schedule?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, the polish is like kind of sticking up, like it's already almost dry. That was weird. It wasn't my best application either because it was a little off center. So I think I'm gonna have to do this twice, you guys, on each nail. Grab some more of these wipes. We're gonna need them. Let me close this. I'll get out my regular. I have a Maniology wipe. Let's try that one. I just gotta find it. Hold on. Here it is. All right, the Maniology one is called Bam White. Oh, really? Tara, they'll probably still message you. Sometimes it takes a little time. Especially if they're in a different country or something.
How long have you been a detective? I've been a detective for 7 years.
Again, I need to redo this.
Out of the same department? Yes, sir. Okay. And we went through.
All right. So some of these spots aren't staying covered. They're, when I scrape, they're just coming off. All right, let's try this. Okay, that came out pretty good.
With Milo E, I can no longer express myself through dance. I can't even.
Grab a lint roller this time.
There's Planet Fitness, a judgment-free zone for that big fitness energy, giving you a post-workout glow all day.
Now everyone wants a taste of my salsa.
Thanks, Planet Fitness. Join for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Deal ends May 10th.
I really need to put a new paper on it, but I don't want to let this sit for too long.
My lieutenant, Christopher Collier.
Okay,
It's weird though because like when you do,
and the purpose of that
you know,
was
when you
to
color it in or whatever,
save,
right?
an error on this table, is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. And she was to produce some children.
Yes, sir.
And then 2 days later, you indicated that there was a warrant to search her vehicle, is that right?
Again, it all didn't stick.
3 days later, sorry.
All right.
And that was a warrant to search her vehicle?
Hmm.
And what was the purpose of that warrant?
That's not working
I
either.
know the purpose was to search the vehicle, but what were we looking for?
I have had this polished for a
I
while.
wasn't the one that wrote the warrant, so the person, Detective Calloway,
I'll try a different one.
and then he had to
I feel like this one like dried really quick too. It's drying fast. I mean, they usually do dry fast, but not before you put them on, you know?
Okay. And so when you pulled the people out of the car, I believe you indicated that there was, I want to say a Robin Ruth bag, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, one more. Let's try one more brand. See if it makes any difference.
I don't know.
I mean, it could just be me.
It's on the bag.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is my newest white, so let's try this one.
Were you the one that was doing the,
You know what? I think I'm going to go with this one because it's less white. So let's do this image instead up here.
Dagger and a recorder and a photographer.
okay. So bag and tagger, that's a person that takes the evidence that you collect, puts it in an evidence bag, seals it up, and marks it and tags it as far, putting it on some sort of a.
Okay, let's try this.
And who was that?
That would have been Detective Randy Ledesma.
Okay. And some of the things that you found,
There we
I
go.
actually have to take a look
And
at,
it actually covered pretty much all of the nail.
And can I publish that to the jury judge?
Should I just leave them purple, you guys? I don't really like it. It kind of reminds me of a mummy. What do you think? Like a mummy, right? Like all wrapped up. But the stamper, the ink worked a lot better. Maybe I'll just stamp some in small. Oh, that's not working. The alcohol.
So tell me, this is exhibit 234B. Can you tell me what you can see in that?
All
photo?
right. Let's think.
Well, I see several things.
Let's think.
First,
Okay.
Hey, Janet.
And,
There she is.
Did you collect the purse?
How are ya? Guys, I think the acetone's starting to eat away at my nail.
I don't recall if I collected the actual bag.
Oh, no. I guess the color's coming back.
You're looking for evidence of the kids, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you take any trace evidence in the
Right
car?
there, though? Is it?
No. Okay.
I gotta cover that up. All right, let me think here. So we're not gonna use that plate, right? We could do French tips. Try and stamp French tips, maybe.
234D. D is in dog, I believe. Check that.
Could do something with some kind of flowers.
And what is this picture of?
Maybe I don't want to do full nail decals though. I mean full nail stamps that cover up a lot of the purple, right?
Okay. And you had somebody take a photo of that?
Yes.
Will there be any trace evidence near or around the credit card?
I don't know.
Do you see anything in there that might be considered trace evidence?
Let's try this stamp and see how it looks. This little one at the bottom with the double line.
Tyler's, you think that might have been something
The heck?
Maybe correct?
I'm worried about the acetone eating this nail, though. I feel like it doesn't. Let me buff it.
A child, would that be something that you would try to collect?
Yes.
But you didn't do that?
No, sir.
Okay.
All right, I guess it looks better. All right. So acetone again. Let's try this, you guys. See if the French looks good.
Students excel in today's classroom. A STEM teaching degree can help me do that. WGU is the national leader of math and science teaching degrees. Plus, it's respected at school districts across the country. With a CAEP accredited teaching degree from WGU, I can help future generations succeed. An affordable nonprofit university. that offers
Hold
STEM
on, part of it
teaching
didn't.
degrees
I
are
scraped
on
either
my
too
side.
hard or
I choose
something, but part of it
WGU.
isn't covered. Again, it happened again. I gotta scrape lighter or something there.
What is that?
I guess so.
Robert Ruth bag.
All right. And this was, where did you say you found this? In the back seat?
On the rear passenger side floorboard.
All right. And this is where they kept most of the, or all of the important documents that.
Oh my god, it's gonna be like impossible.
Okay.
Let me try it on this finger first. No, it's not even straight. That's really hard to do.
Another photograph of the bag, is that right?
That is correct.
You gotta get it right at the tip of your nail. All right, let's keep looking. I'm putting something on these nails. Let's open this French plate.
Yes, sir.
There was a book, it looks like a religious book. Do you know anything about that book?
No, I do not.
I remember a couple years ago when I first tried stamping and I didn't know why the image wouldn't pick up, and it was because the paper was still on the plate, you guys. Do you remember that, Patty? Maybe we'll try the animal print tips. Should we try those, maybe?
Correct.
Okay.
Let's see.
There are other important documents that you just didn't photograph?
Oh, I didn't clean the plate. Let's see if it even picks up.
Not that word. Everything that was taken as evidence was photographed.
Okay. Was there, okay, so
I didn't clean this either.
Documents, so to speak, that were vital records and those kinds of things. Those were the only ones that you found?
All right.
No, there's some more.
There are more?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this, you guys.
Are you talking about this one?
That is one.
Okay, but that was also included in the other exhibit, right? Certificate of live birth? Oh, no, you're right. I'm sorry, you're right.
All right. I like the whole premise, but it didn't transfer right. So let's try again.
Yes, sir.
I think I could live with this one.
Was this document in there as well?
Yes, sir.
In the bag that had all the important documents in it?
Yes.
Okay. Was this the only page that was in there, or was it several pages?
Okay.
I do not recall that.
You don't recall?
All right, try this again.
This is 234U. If I can just have a second with council, Judge.
Yes, you may.
They're too short, you guys, though, for my nail. Like, really, you know what I mean? It should be way longer. Yeah, it's too short. All right. Why didn't I realize that before now? They're all like that. All right, let's try something else. Janet. Brandis, I feel like whenever you hear my manis go awry. Oh, this acetone leaves like a disgusting film on these. I don't like that. Unless it's the white polish. All right, let's try something else. I have a lot of stamping plates. These are not all of them. Or maybe we just put striping tape down. Could do that too.
Did you photograph every page of this particular document?
I don't recall if there was more pages of that document or not.
Okay. But this is a photograph that was taken as far as you know?
Yes.
And was this...
These are a lot of like abstract and like tribal designs and stuff like that. Oh, now these are Halloween and Christmas.
I don't recall offhand right now, no.
Okay.
I want to do hearts. I just did hearts. All right, let's try those little pixie beads I got. Maybe I'll do something with those. Maybe I'm not stamping. What are you guys saying? You cleaning your kitchen? Boo. How are you, Janet? Besides that, happy Friday. I'm psyched it's Friday, you guys. I do have to admit that. All right. Get my cut. What do you guys think if I did something with these pixie beads? But I don't know what I would do with them. They're so small. Let me see what I got. Striping tape. Just got some new striping tape from Cosmic Nails today. Where'd I put it? I got silver hollow, which I still had some. I got light pink. And I got this pink, but those don't match. Maybe I'll do... Ooh, the opal ones would look really good, I bet. Let me do the opal one. I just gotta dig them out, so give me a second to find them. Here they are. I have white too, so I'll pull out both the opal and the white, and we'll figure out what to do with these.
Possibly hope.
So you don't know what any of these names mean?
Not the other names.
You don't have any...
Let's go try the opal
The
first.
names haven't come up. You don't know if they're spiritual names or some sort of anything like that?
I don't know what they stand for.
What you know is that all those documents came out of that one bag.
Correct.
And those are very important.
Yeah, let's do the opal striping stickers. Those look good.
Can you repeat the question?
That those were important documents to the people that own that bag.
I suspect.
Okay.
Okay. That looks really good. I love how color goes with this. I don't know why it didn't occur to me to use these before.
Redirect.
All right. I usually go for a thinner piece, but this one's a little thicker. That's okay.
Questions being asked, I should have answered you first. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't know if I have another one that width though. Let's see.
Good afternoon, Detective.
Good afternoon.
Couple just quick questions.
This might be a little wider. We might have to go with something wider.
Counsel asked about your search of the car for trace evidence. Do you remember those questions?
Yes, it's definitely wider.
And so,
I don't want that. All right. We'll go with something skinnier.
Let's start with the condo. Did you find any evidence that there were children staying in that condo?
No, I didn't.
I like skinny striping tape. I don't like it to be too wide. My preference, you know.
Looking at
at the pictures be easier for you?
Yes.
Can I have State's Exhibit 234, please?
Oh, actually,
Thank you, sir.
these are pretty good. I don't think there's a difference in the width. So I've used dip base under my striping tape before, but what I found is that if you get any of that base on top of your striping tape, it will like discolor or even take off the color of the tape, you know. Not sure that this one wants to stick though. I might get a new piece for the index finger.
No, that's fine. I see one.
Should I put another piece down? Or should I just leave it? Let's see.
And was that bike spread out into the car, or was it totally in the trunk?
It was totally in that cargo area.
Let's take a look at State's Exhibit 234H. How many bike tires
What if I
you
do
see
two pieces like that?
Picture.
Two.
Okay. And they were spread out
I like
across
it.
the back
Yeah,
seat.
this one keeps coming up though on me.
Any evidence that there were children in that car?
No, ma'am.
Okay. In fact, when the car was stopped, how many people were there?
Two.
Okay. And who was that second person?
Jack Diggle.
There were no children at that car stop.
No, ma'am.
Okay. And looking at the pictures, there's no place for a child to even sit, is there?
No, there's not.
Did you find any evidence at any of the scenes you went to, either by the pool, or you saw Ms. Bella sunbathing, or in the rental car
Push those
that
in.
the Daybells rented, or at the condo? Did you see any evidence that JJ and Tyler were there?
No, I did not.
Did you see any evidence that they've ever been there?
No.
Thank you. I have nothing further.
It's not perfectly together.
All right, that will conclude the testimony of this witness then. May this witness be excused and released from any subpoena.
We would ask that he is judged.
Thank you.
One of these is a little, they're not the perfect distance apart, so I'm just fixing it.
For your testimony. You're welcome. The bailiff will assist you in exiting the court. All right, the state may call its next witness.
Okay, this has to
Thank you.
just
And
come
the
down
state
a
will call
tad.
Ryan Peller, Officer Ryan Peller.
All right, I think I got it. Yeah, now I just gotta get them to stay. But guys, they're not staying. All right, I'm afraid even once I put the gel down. Chris. You've been getting sinus headaches? Oh, Kendra gets those a lot. And I know how miserable they make her. All right, I'm real quick. I want to get some gel on these. So, I need those scissors again. Put them away. I did.
All right, before we commence with testimony, then I will inquire of the witness who's now under oath, Officer Pillard. Have you reviewed, read, or listened to any of the trial testimony at all that's taken place since this trial began?
No, sir.
Okay. With that, then, you can conduct your direct
Okay.
examination. I would request that the witness talk directly to the microphone, make verbal
Stay.
responses to any questions asked, so we keep a clear record.
All right, so I guess I'll just focus on pressing one down, and then I'm real quick gonna go in with Cosmic's 2-in-1 gel top coat, but I'm gonna do I think 2 layers of it to protect this.
Explain yourself to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I'll start
spell your last name?
Yes, my name is
I make the
Ryan
biggest
Pillard.
mess, you guys.
Last name spelled Pillard, Paul,
All right.
ILLAR, first name RYAN.
Sir, how are you employed?
I'm employed with the Town of Gilbert Police Department located in Maricopa County, Arizona.
How long have you been a police
Maricopa
officer in
County,
Gilbert,
Arizona. What county are you
I
in,
was
Janet?
hired in February 2007, which
Is that your
makes me
county?
over 16 years.
Prior to going forward, I would lodge an objection as to 404B. I know that the court has ruled on that, but to preserve our record on appeal, would like to object to him testifying pursuant to 404B.
Okay. Ms. Smith, understand. Is there anything the state would like to add?
Starting to lift. I'm in trouble.
Your Honor, the court is, we took this matter up before the court in advance. and
I should have
we
put-
switched rulings, and, this
Hold on.
witness will have some evidence that is 404B, but he's also part of the sort of.
I think I'm gonna put down some gel base, guys, because these don't want to stay.
And partially there will be stuff relevant to this investigation.
So sometimes I'll have no issues getting them to stick on my nails after filing, but other times I do have a more difficult time. So we'll try it with gel base. I'm gonna wipe this off.
And you've previously been instructed on this type of evidence. You will be again at the time of your deliberations.
Let's do it again.
We'll rule that objection as it relates to any 404B.
I also have white I could do. What do you guys think would look better, the opal or the white?
Evidence would be admissible for a limited purpose, and with that in mind,
Let me know your thoughts.
and for the reasons I indicated in that February ruling incorporated into this decision, the objections overruled. Ms. Smith, you can commence with your direct examination.
Thank you. I believe you indicated you were a police officer in Gilbert and you were there for 16 years. Did I hear that correctly?
That is correct.
Okay, let's
Um,
get this on.
Can you tell us a little bit about your training and background?
Yes, I attended 18 weeks of the Arizona Law Enforcement Academy, followed by another 18 weeks of field training in the field while working as a police officer in Gilbert.
Okay.
I worked on patrol shift, working both day shift, swing shift, and night shift throughout.
All right, I'm just going to cure these.
August of 2016, I made a lateral movement from patrol to our special victims unit, which is a detective unit designed to.
I'll decide.
crimes,
Do I want to do white?
sex crimes. In August of 2019.
I think white would look good too. I think either way could go either way, you know.
I was responsible for investigating violent crimes to include but not limited to robberies and homicide.
Do you guys have any thoughts on the
2021
striping stickers though?
movement back to patrol to pursue some other.
I really need some more of these opal ones. I should have ordered those.
Can you tell us a little bit about your training that supports your experience as an officer in Gilbert?
Yes, through Arizona Police Officer Standards and Training Board, I've attended
All right.
hours of continued training. Some specific training would include a 40-hour.
Let's see what the white looks like.
I have attended a 5-day homicide investigation training, a 5-day child crimes and sex crimes related training, and multiple interview interrogation type training. Also, I have attended some,
That's too thick.
40-hour course on evidence collection and identification for crime scenes.
Now, in your capacity in the for the
It's hard.
did you become involved in an investigation
There we go.
into an attempted shooting at a gentleman by the name of Brandon Booth?
Maybe I can do a wider one and then a narrow one or something.
Shooting?
October 2nd, 2019.
This looks too wide. Looks
How
like
did
a.
you become involved in that situation?
I was working as a detective at that time. I was actually.
Yeah, I think the opal ones look better.
And we were notified of a shooting that occurred in the area of 3875 East Felt Street in Gilbert. And as the Violent Crimes Detective Unit, we responded to further investigate that scene.
All right, let's try this
What
again.
did you find when you got there?
I'll go with a wider one and then a narrower one. I think I'm gonna do that.
Felt Street runs east and west, and the crime scene tape was set up with police vehicles to prevent any type of further contamination. At the address of 3875 East Phelps was a black Tesla
Oh God.
with Arizona license plate that ultimately
Just
returned to Mr.
stay.
Brandon Boudreaux.
There we go.
And Brandon Boudreaux is also present at the scene. He is the resident
Yeah.
and the individual.
What if this doesn't stay for me?
So once you were at the scene, what steps did you take?
I was assigned the primary investigator. I then
All right, let me
delegated
leave that.
tasks to my fellow detectives to include
It's not even
evidence of the
straight.
crime scene and canvassing the area, while I tasked myself with interviewing
Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my mind, you guys.
slash victim.
Seriously.
Were you able to interview Brandon Boudreaux?
Yes.
Was he cooperative?
Yes.
Okay. What, if any, information did you learn that caused you to take steps, further steps in investigation?
So speaking with Brandon, I ascertained what he did that morning. So I learned that morning he left his residence with his 4 children in common with his wife at the time, Melanie Boudreaux. And he took his 4 children, 3 of them to school, and another child.
Those aren't
was to
working.
meet with Melanie at
Do you think the
other
base is
residence.
messing it up?
Brandon then met with his friends to go to the gym, and then returned to his residence at 3875 East Phelps.
It's hard not to get frustrated, you guys.
As he drove towards his residence, he observed a gray-colored Jeep Wrangler.
Maybe I'm just not cutting the pieces long enough to stick to my skin.
Mr. Boudreaux apparently said.
Well, Your Honor, I apologize on that.
I will sustain that in terms of the specificity of what was stated there by Mr. Boudreaux.
So, what information did you learn from Mr. Boudreaux that led you to take any investigative steps?
Oh, that's good.
Almond breeze? You like the almond breeze I got you? That's so interesting.
What's happening, Dad? With delicious taste and 50% more calcium. Blue Diamond Almond Breeze. Don't just milk it, almond milk it.
After he returned home, he was
All right, I'm just gonna
shot at.
screw it one at a time, I guess.
He conducted a canvass of the area, spoke with neighbors, collected ring footage, and ultimately confirmed that there was a Jeep that was idling.
I never have these issues with striping tape. I'm getting so mad.
2.5 hours. That Jeep was described by
I usually can get it like right away. I don't even have to usually put base down.
Gray colored Jeep Wrangler with a Texas license plate. Additionally, that Jeep did not have a wheel affixed to the back of the Jeep Wrangler.
Why was that significant?
Jeep Wranglers.
If this lifts.
Jeep Wranglers specifically have
All right,
wheels on the back.
make sure it's,
that would prevent
it lifted. It's gonna lift before I even get the top coat on it. All right,
Mr. Boudreaux
I guess I'm gonna try base.
his house, that window of
It's not always successful for me, but we'll try it.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'll hang on to that piece for now. I'm just gonna throw down a little bit of dip base.
Your Honor, it's not for the truth of the matter, so it is to show why this officer made the observations he did and then what steps he took next based on what.
Really, I only need it at the edges.
I'll overrule the objection, but instruct the witness to try to avoid making direct quotes of what was told to you by someone else in the course of the investigation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So you're explaining the relevance of the Jeep
So,
window?
Oh, come on.
so the Jeep window cannot open up if that wheel is affixed to the back of the Jeep Wrangler. If that wheel is not present, in this case, the window is able to be opened up. Again, with ring footage and independent witnesses that were talked to at the scene,
Probably gonna glue my fingers
a gunshot
to my
was heard from that area at about 0
fingernail.
13 hours, which is when
All right, I
Boudreaux
pretty much
returned
got it.
Again, confirmed with
Well, I had it.
witnesses and, digital evidence.
So, in addition to learning information about the presence of the Jeep, was there any other physical evidence that led to corroborate what you heard from Mr. Boudreaux and then led to you?
Hold this down for a moment.
Yes, there was a bullet hole in the front A pillar of the driver's side.
All
door of the
right,
Tesla.
got
There was
it.
actually a bullet hole. I guess I can
I hope it didn't take off
kind of
the shine though. That's what I'm mainly worried about.
driver's side door.
Looks like it might have taken off.
Fragments were recovered, some of them. after the shooting happened,
Like it might have taken off some of it, you guys.
away from the scene, so we canvassed the area to look for other fragments, but ultimately the ones that were recovered.
Well, you can still see like the coral opaly part of it. Maybe I'll just deal with it.
Shattered, where Brandon explained where he was shot at. There was shards.
Actually, it's calls for hearsay.
So
He's saying what Brandon told him.
Sustained.
Were there shards of glass in any particular area of note to you?
yes, so additional to the bullet hole.
So this time I'm just gonna put a little base at the side here
Where it was believed
and hope
Brandon was shot at.
it will stay.
And did you also, in addition to looking for physical evidence, did you learn any information?
So I'll hold it down for a
about
minute here. Every time I lift it,
investigative
I shouldn't do that.
the shooting of Brandon Boudreaux?
Yes.
What did you look at as a possible motive for shooting at Brandon Boudreaux?
Brandon denied having any
Okay.
enemies or anybody who would
I'm
want
gonna
to.
check the hearsay, Judge.
All right. They're on. I wanted to do 2 layers, 2 rows of striping tape, but I'm so aggravated. I think I'm just gonna stop here.
Did you have any evidence to suggest at the time that Brandon Boudreaux had enemies?
No.
Oh, it's lifting.
Did
Look
you
at
have
that.
any evidence to, that you obtained that indicated possible marital or spousal disputes?
Yes.
What information did you possess that suggested there was
Okay.
a spousal dispute or marital problems?
I guess I gotta put dip base on this side too, guys.
Process of a divorce with his wife, Melanie Boudreaux, and learned that his aunt, Lori Vallow.
So I'll just let it sit for a second before I put it down,
Alice
because
Cox, who
that
was
base
involved
has
in a
to.
homicide in Chandler, Arizona, the death of Charles Vallow. Chandler, Arizona is a sister city to Gilbert. We
It's
actually
not even
share
close to being in the right spot. Get down there.
jurisdictional lines.
No, you're not good. You gotta
Brandon
come out.
told me about his marital problems with Melanie,
Hurry up.
combined with the recent homicide, that furthered our investigation to look into communicating with Chandler police. about
That's
what
better.
they investigated.
Were you able to reach
All right.
anybody at the Chandler Police Department?
Yes.
And did you learn anything that led you to investigate the possible motive or potential suspects from Chandler Police Department?
Yes, it was learned from Chandler detectives that a homicide happened.
All right, I'm gonna
in
leave them like this, guys. I'm gonna trim.
Where Charles Vallow was.
Sometimes if you have striping tape, it will look like it's going like off your nail or almost like 3D or something. And if you don't want that, you don't have to have it. You can just cut off the excess tape or even file it off after top coating. All right, let's wrap this up. I'm gonna top coat these with gel though for sure.
Did you learn who the suspected primary driver of that vehicle was?
The registered owner was Charles Vallow. However, his daughter, Tylee Ryan, was using that vehicle to and from school.
So upon learning this information, what steps did you do to follow up on the shooting of Brandon Boudreaux?
So upon learning this information, this Jeep became a primary piece of evidence for the
Okay.
shooting. So we checked LPR hits. LPR is an acronym for license plate reader.
And did that check of the license plate reader system yield any results?
Yes, it did.
What results were developed on the license plate for that Jeep?
Again,
Got a little gel over here.
the license plate readers
Okay.
revealed that the Jeep Wrangler
Gosh, I would have saved so much time if I knew I was gonna end up doing striping tape.
Right now I have it in my notes, but the license plate was
Oy.
traveling southbound from the area of Idaho Falls on.
Oh my God, you're right. I totally should have tried the foil glue. I didn't even think of that, Brandis. Next time for sure. Duh. I just got that like last week, so I forget I even have it.
Brandon's shooting occurred on October 2nd, 2019.
And each of those places where it was located was based on description and actual license plate reading.
Yes, so license plate reader runs.
All right, let's see if Letitia's back. I think they were just taking a morning break. They should be back.
I'm gonna make it an excuse
Yep.
not go to work unless she does.
Oh, prosecution's giving their closing statement.
Because of his stomach.
Huh, I always thought they gave the jury instructions afterwards.
Reflection?
All right, let's activate the white nails. I do want to put a second layer of top coat over the purple nails too.
She takes that picture of Gannon in bed. Why did she take a picture of Gannon in bed?
This is so gorgeous, this white. The purple's really pretty too. I love the purple. I've used it multiple times, but this is my first time using this white.
Gannon's alive.
So I'm like just kind of oohing and ahhing over it. I'm gonna do one more layer of top coat just to protect my striping tape, give it a better chance.
It's still at 8:14. I think he might be lethargic from hydrocodone. Why he's still in bed? Think she wants to prove that he's still alive because she knew how much hydrocodone she gave him? Is that a rational reason to do it? Does that make sense?
Okay. So we'll cure these one more time and then we can wipe off excess activator and use dip top coat on the other nails. Oh, I should close my acetone now. So mad I didn't think about the foil glue beforehand, Brandis. Next time for sure.
Before she left the house. You think that's an indication that she knew he was?
Because I have that air dry one.
Is it that far-fetched to think that she knows about
But
it?
we need a HEMA-free one.
Something might happen to Gannon. Then at 10:12 a.m., they leave an Alice truck. Okay, this is the video that you saw.
You guys know I've been having a lot of fun with foils and stuff.
Get into the back seat of the pickup truck and Stout gets into the driver's seat. What the heck is she doing taking a sick kid out to go shopping? For dog clothes?
There we go. Wipe off.
Dogs. They're gone until 2:20 p.m. when they come back. You saw the videos. She drives in the back of the driveway. She's got it back in. And we drive back
Like
in.
I've cut myself twice in 3 days. Once with my e-file and once I cut it with the hand file. So not good. Have some,
Doors open,
it's like
you see the red
acrylic
drop, you
stuck
see
up
the
in
fan
here. It's kind of bugging me,
right
but
through the garage.
it doesn't want to come out.
Going after.
Oh, got it. All right. Oh, that makes me happy.
At 2:26.
Okay, let's top coat.
See the defendant come out.
I really like the Dipnotic top coat. I like the base coat. I like it all, but the top coat's really, really shiny.
What was the need at that moment to back that Tiguan into the garage? Then you see her come out in the front of the garage, out below the garage door, and look around. Back in the house. This is when the murder happens, ladies and gentlemen. 30. Right in that time frame. There's no activity on her phone.
Okay, I'm going to wait a minute or a few seconds before doing our second layer of top coat.
Axe him with a knife. Good enough. And fought when he was born. It's fighting now. 1 pound, 6 ounces.
I wonder if Dominic's going to bring anybody home with him today. I like when he does. Because I feel like he's lonely, you know.
That was to get a blunt force object, crush his skull. Not sound like rational thinking, but it's certainly thinking.
All right, let's do a second layer here.
It's the before and during. A lot to talk about. There's so much to talk about after.
This glitter is
Just stuffs him in
amazing.
a suitcase. He drags his body to the storage room.
How beautiful.
Opens the large green suitcase. Somehow manages to squeeze him in there.
I would totally use this for One Color Wednesday.
Wraps him up in that. Pillows. Picks up the shell casings. Does something with a knife. Does something with a blunt force object. Sticks him into the storage room and throws boxes on.
So pretend the cut on my middle nail, my middle finger isn't there. It won't be in the picture, so just gonna wait on the white nails to dry. But I really like how the mani came out. All said and done, I think that this was the
She gets to the house about 3:15.
I think that the striping tape was probably the best choice. The white like totally obliterated the purple nails, you know what I mean? So like when I was stamping, so you couldn't see them. So I think the striping tape was a good selection. I think it matches great and gives a little decoration to the nails without being too much either.
Dan's dad texted him at
Thank you, Patty. You like the colors? You knew I'd get it. Yeah, this is always a way to figure things out, right? And if you can't do something like one way, there's typically another way to do it. You know what I mean? With a different product, or say you don't have the right product. You know what I mean? You can usually find a way around it.
Dan went to a friend's house. He's supposed to be home at 6.
So I'm so glad you guys were all here today. Except for that bitch Kendra. She's in trouble again.
How can she do this? How can she talk to Dan's mom?
I will say that compared to my swatch, and I probably poured over both dips, and that's why it looks that way. There are definitely more glitters on my nails as opposed to the swatch, but I love how it looks. The flashes and the glitter are super pretty. There's coral and then aqua flashes in it. There's blues and golds. It's really pretty.
On Gannon's phone. Couple times that.
I don't see any purple, but the way the iridescent glitters, like when they're in shadow, they have a purpley pink color. So it all matches nice.
She knows he's missing. And it's her.
So we just gotta wait for them to dry.
Next morning.
I'll probably do a white nail face sleeve today, you guys. Or maybe I'll do denim. I'll do denim. Yeah, I was like, oh, my button popped off my Looney Loo one. I can never use it again, but I can still use it. Because it doesn't have a button, right? It can still be used. It'll just be wide. Like this will be opened up.
Backs into the garage. Heard evidence that she never backed that T1 in the back of the garage until that day.
Let's see.
They leave. When I say they. Go to the airport.
Where's my little file? Did I drop it?
Made the decision to rent another car.
I don't see it. I was gonna try and file off any tape that might be raised, that's all.
I'm gonna leave Dan's body in the back of that T1 at the airport. We're gonna pick up a car. Al's didn't care because we're not gonna put mileage on my leased vehicle. Al gets off the airplane. He's just worried about Gannon. Where's my son? You think at that moment he cared that she went to the car? But she made a big deal about, hey, I want to put miles on my T1.
All right.
They go to interview at Starbucks at 1, approximately 1:30 that afternoon. They have that interview recorded. After that interview, she disappears. Takes the rental car and it's gone that afternoon. No one knows where she's at. We do.
Can't find my skinny black file, you guys. Super weird.
Back to the airport at
I
4:41.
don't know where it went. Use this one.
Ticket that was found inside the white Kia rental car It says she went into the airport at 4:41
I'm just
p.m.
filing the tape where it is raised. This is gonna make
Now,
it look
she
a lot
also
more
got out of it
natural.
quickly because she never had to get another ticket when she left. But we know from Life 360, and we know from
Live 360 they're
televised
talking about in
on
the
TV
Gannon Stoke trial.
that she leaves the airport shortly after that. What is she doing at the
I think the jury, if they're not back today, they'll be back
She's checking on
tomorrow
Ethan's
for
body in the
sure.
back of the Tiguan. That sounds like someone doesn't know right from wrong.
Okay.
That sounds like someone who's trying to get away with something.
I swear when I top with gel, I must be putting my layers too thick or something because it will
At some
sometimes
point, that afternoon,
settle and deform my nail and then I gotta fix it. Leave like a little bubble or something.
And he goes there because
All right.
his wife
We are
and
dry.
says, I left the Tiguan there.
Let's use meditate cuticle oil today.
Investigation.
I love this
When
one.
he sees the Tiguan is not there, he now knows.
Oh, I was wondering, is everything okay,
something to
Kendra?
do with the disappearance of Gail.
I was just saying,
And the investigation starts to look at
you weren't here,
because he has a
right, guys?
he tells the police, no, I didn't think much about that rental car until I went to French Elementary and I didn't see the Tiguan there like she told me.
What happened? All right, I'll come go read the chat. I'm just putting oil on Kendra. I did a Dipnotic
At
Manny.
5:25,
I used a white glitter dip,
she tells us that
glitter and acrylic, called Ice Drop, and then the purple is called Periwinkle Ice, and then I use the opal striping stickers.
She returns back to the airport. She parks that white.
And I also cut myself with the hand file right there.
and drives off in the Tiguan and exits the airport at 7:03.
And then I'm wearing Pink Bubbly from Luxie Nail on this hand here. I did photos, but I haven't posted it because I had literally 3 posts today because of the follow Friday and everything.
Between her and Harley
So I'm going to save it for another day.
clearly show that she's manipulating Harley, her own daughter. Don't let the police in. Don't talk to the police.
Frustrating day. I'm sorry, girl. That sucks.
All right, let the pizza guy. She's manipulating Harley. You think she's manipulating?
All right. I'll put this on. I'll just put it this way, like that, right? And then it will be fine. If we do something like that. See, it just like spreads open though.
Goes to the
But I think if I was outside doing photos, you wouldn't be able to
9:23
tell.
She's there for at least 5 minutes. We don't know why actually she's there. We know that the board was found.
I figured since I didn't hear from you, we weren't doing it live today.
Based on the information we have from our Life 360.
I figured that.
You know that board had Dan's blood on it. DNA matched it. Why is she going out to hide the body there? I don't know. Probably because it's a good location. She can't keep it in the Tiguan.
Not gonna use that one.
You know right from wrong?
I'll just put these rings on for
I
now.
totally am.
This is all subject to change, the sleeve and the rings, but you know. Finished Manny. So Periwinkle Ice and Snowdrop from Dipnotic Nails. Use code Tara10 or Michelle10 to save. And she has a new collection that's going to be coming out, and you're all gonna love it. So I'll just say that. And what else? Lexi's open now, so go shop there if you want. She's gonna have some goodies coming out, some new stuff coming out soon too. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, I will use a hair clip to hold it closed. My good hair clip is out in the kitchen. All my other ones are broken. This one only has a couple clips broken. I have one that like barely has any hooks on it left, or teeth on it, I guess is what you would call it. There we go. Oh, it popped open. This is gonna be a hard one to get because it's 2 pieces. All right.
You watched it. I'm not
Flip
gonna
it.
use all the details. I just want to
All right,
emphasize
I'll do it like that for now. But I have a denim jacket. I'm probably gonna use that because it's easier. material's a little softer. I wonder if I wash this now that the buttons popped off, if I can get the material to soften up a little bit for me. The lace is never stiff, but this one is a little stiff for me. I think it's just the material.
On January 30th, 2020.
So thanks, guys. Don't forget that sleeves from Looney Loo Designs, and you can save there with code Tara10 as well. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. I had fun with all you guys this week. I love hanging out with everybody. Britt, have a good lunch. And Brandis, feel better. Kendra, I'm going to go to the chat and see what's up. I'm just going to run outside and snap some pictures, and then I'll come right to the chat. So don't disappear for too long.
Pretty strong evidence.
Have a great weekend, you guys, and I'll be talking to you in the chat, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Love you all. Bye.
But what happens after they load things up? We know the suitcase was not there because the police were checking everything that came out.